All right, choir. This week's quiz star is going to be about time signatures. So you already kind of know what time signatures are. Last time we had a worksheet called "What's the Time?" and you filled it out, and it had to do with simple time signatures, which most of you already know. You know your waltz time, which is 3/4, your cut time, your common time. So this is an example right here of simple time signatures. You know that the top number means how many beats per measure, and the bottom one means which type of note gets the beat. If you see a 4 on the bottom, it's the quarter note. If you see a 2 on the bottom, it's a half note. If you see an 8 on the bottom, it's the eighth note. Well, that's simple enough. Well, that's because it's called simple time signatures. So what we need to know about now is your compound time signatures, which look like this. So basically, a compound time signature is any time signature where that top number can be divisible by 3, like a 6/8, 9/8, 12/8, 6/4, 9/4, 12/4, and so on. If you can see all of these time signatures with the top number, you can divide it by 3. Same thing. In duple time, like a dotted quarter beat with the 8 on the bottom, that that eighth note still gets the beat. When you see a 4, the quarter note still gets to beat the beat. When you see a 16 on the bottom, that means a 16th note gets the beat. This one's very rare. You hardly ever see these, but these are all examples of compound time signatures. Really, the most common ones that you're going to see are probably going to be 6/8 and maybe 6/4. But 6/8 is probably your most common compound time signature. Now, knowing all of this, if you go back to your simple time signatures, where are they? Let's see. Simple time signatures. In simple time signatures, we have time signatures where the top can also be a 3. So now you're thinking, well, 3/4 is also divisible by 3. That's true, but the rule is if the top number is a 3, it's probably going to be a simple time signature. If it's divisible by 3, like 6, 9, or 12, then it's compound. Now you're thinking, well, isn't 3 divisible by 3? Yeah, but only by 1. It's got to be divisible by 3 by 2 or more times. Okay, so that being said, this week you have a worksheet. Now, you don't have to turn this worksheet in. This one's just for practice. But you do need to complete it because these 3 examples are going to show up on your quiz star. So you can do these together. You can FaceTime each other and figure out. And all you have to do is tell me what time signature is example 1, example 2, example 3. It's going to be some type of a compound time signature. So it's going to be one of these guys here. You just have to figure out which one based on what you see. Now, the minute I see these, I already know it's going to be compound because I see a whole lot of eighth notes. When I see a whole lot of eighth notes, in my mind, I'm thinking that's got to be some type of a compound time signature. Okay, so you'll see these 3 examples in the quiz star. So make sure you've got the right answer to them before you start that quiz star. I will go over the right answers if you log into one of my Google office hours, which are usually between 8 and 9:30 a.m., except for Monday, where it's going to be from 8:30 to 10 a.m. But you do have a mandatory Google Meetup this week, so make sure you log into that one, and we'll go over the right answers of this. So once again, you don't have to turn this in, but do know what the right answer is because you will see these 3 exact examples pop up on your quiz star. Okay, any questions? Then send me a text through your Remind app or an email or pop into my office hours. But really the fastest way to get to me is to send me a text through your Remind app, which you should all have on your phones if you have a phone. If you don't have a phone, then borrow mom or dad's phone to send me a message on the Remind app. And I don't think you even have to have the app. I think you can do it even without it. You just need that classroom code. If you don't have it, send me a message. All right, and that's all for this week. Thank you guys.